Hello everyone, this is Jeff and Lorena with Back to Country, and today is day 15. And yesterday we got a lot of things done. We finished putting up the end wall. Yes!
Yep, folks, we're making good progress. For a couple of amateurs that ain't never done any of this before, things are coming together pretty well. The building's looking great, and I wouldn't say we're feeling great, but man, we're beat. But that's okay, we're gonna keep going because there's still work to be done. So I guess it's a good beat. It's good.
Yes, it feels good.
Good to feel the muscles, good to feel the pain that tells you that you're alive, and see our progress. It's all worth it.
Yes, amen.
So let's take a look at that end wall we got up yesterday.
Okay.
So it's hard to tell with all the different pieces of framing and everything, but try to come around to the angle. So the end of the slab is where the end wall is. You can see the girts going across. There's 3 layers of girts, 2 columns in the middle, all that tied to the rafter there, frame line number 2. And honestly, it looks great. It came together pretty well. Most things came together pretty level, so that's good. However, we have one problem. Not really a problem, it's just something I don't like. So when we look at that rafter up at the top, I've been having a heck of a time trying to get that thing to be level. I dropped a string line down with a plumb bob, and it's plumb, but it's kind of twisted. So if you stick a level on it straight up and down, what it shows is that the bottom is sticking this way towards the outside, and the top is no, vice versa. The top is leaning out, the bottom's leaning in. I put a strap on the top of it, loosened all the bolts to all the purlins tied to it, and tried to pull it as far over as I could, and it barely budged. So I think I'm still off at least 1/4 of an inch. What I haven't tried to do is to pull the bottom side out this way, mainly because we didn't have this end wall, or not end wall, but the end of the patio, this last column and rafter up. You can see it's got the bracing and everything on it up there, so it's tied to those purlins, and it's all good. This one came together level, no problem at all. Just that one single rafter, and you know, I don't think it will affect anything. I mean, the 10 line and everything seems straight. It just bothers me.
Mr. Perfectionist.
Yeah, and the other problem that I have, so on the inside line here, I've still got to put angle braces up, and these have to be drilled because we had that 4-inch change. The problem is when I line up an angle brace, the hole should be 4 inches past the last existing hole there, and it's coming out anywhere from 4 1/4 to 4 1/2. So if I pull that bottom out, in theory, then that should also move the bracing where it needs to be, and I'm hoping I can get that thing lined up closer, because I really don't want to drill those holes and make it permanent until I've done everything I can do to get it how it should be, or at least how I think it should be. So not sure if what's causing it. I mean, it's possible that we were off by more than 4 inches. I mean, if we're off like 4 1/4 inches or something, that would cause it. I don't know, but I want to try to make it right, so I think that's where we're going to put some energy this morning, is just trying to see if we can get that rafter twisted a little bit and at least closer to where I think it should be. So we're going to have to go up there, loosen all the bolts again on all those purlins, tighten that strap again, put another strap from the bottom of that rafter out to the other rafter on the outside, tighten them both up, and see if we can get any twist And I'll probably also loosen the bolts on the columns and see if that helps at all. Now the plates are lined up perfect on the columns, so you would think they're how they're supposed to be, but when you go with the level, the column is level, but you just go the other side where the rafter mounts up and then it's out of level. So we'll see if we can twist that a little bit on the where it attaches to the column as well, and see if that helps. I figure, you know, if everything gives us, you know, even a quarter of an inch, then that should help. So we'll see how that works out. And it's starting to rain a little bit, so who knows how the weather's gonna hold up. Anyway, that's where we're at. Stick with us. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
So,
What's next?
well, I gotta drill and do these brackets.
Okay. Making progress, slowly but surely.
Yep. That didn't fall.
Did you make the hole?
Huh?
Did you make it?
Yeah?
Oh my gosh, that was really fast.
Yeah, way easier than by hand.
Amen. That worked great. Hello everyone, this is Jeff, Whiskey, and Lorena with Back to Country. Whiskey wanted to join us this morning. Last night we had a cold front coming in. It was super windy, rain. We thought it was like a thunderstorm coming, and only rain 2/10 of an inch. And right now the temperature is 43 degrees. It's a little bit breezy, but we are ready to work.
Yep, a little bit chilly here on the homestead this morning, but hey, there's work to be done, and we're gonna keep going, because like we always say, there ain't no quit here. So yesterday was a little bit of a challenging day. It doesn't seem like we accomplished much, but we still had forward progress, so let's talk about that a little bit. So what we're trying to do is, this rafter has a twist in it, and I don't know why. Sometimes metal just twists, but for whatever reason we ended up with a little twist in that, so the top and the bottom in different places are in and out, and it's just not able to get level. So if you look up there, you can see the purlins, and on those purlins are angle braces, and in order to get those angle braces correct, the holes, now this is the area where we had the change of plan, so the holes I have to drill, but normally, well, not normally, but in this case, since our change of plan is 4 inches, and you know, we're basically moving everything back 4 inches, so the hole that I drill for that on the purlin should be 4 inches back from the last hole at the bottom. And I'm getting you know, 4 1/4 to 4 1/2. I think once I even got a measurement close to 5, which basically tells me that, yeah, something ain't right. And then I put a level up against the rafter, and yeah, it's way out of level, showing you that it's got a twist in it. So sometimes the bottom's out, sometimes it's in. We loosened all the bolts, tried some different things. We put straps at the top and the bottom, and we were able to pull the center into level. And I went ahead and got all the holes drilled and put the bolts in and everything, and the angle braces, and got those 2 center purlins all squared up like they're supposed to be, and mounted it, and thought, okay, that should be great. And I moved out a couple feet, and nope, it was still off. So as I moved to the next purlin, I basically did the same thing, moved the straps, twisted it correct, and then drilled and mounted it up. And in doing so, my drill bits were dull, and then I ran out of bolts. So we've been using extra bolts. You know, a lot of these things require less bolts than what we've been using, but I just throw in extra bolts and put them in the holes. I figure it'll make it stronger, whatever. So a lot of times, if there's holes that line up, I'll throw a bolt in it, sometimes 2. In this particular section, I'm throwing lots of extra bolts because this is where we changed the plans, so the overlaps are offset, and I just want it to be extra strong. I'm sure I'm way over engineering it, but you know, for a $40 investment, which is what I paid for another 100 bolts. So I went to Tractor Supply. They sell it by the pound. I got 100 bolts and 100 nuts. It was I don't know, 12 pounds and change, and it worked out to like 40 bucks. So well worth the investment. I don't mind spending a little extra there, and just having that peace of mind. I'll never lay awake worrying about this thing. But that did slow us down. I then bought some extra drill bits as well, because mine are dull and I don't have a sharpener out here. So went ahead and grabbed some extra drill bits because I still got more holes to drill. So basically I've got 3 purlins left on this side, 4 purlins on the other side, so a total of 7 purlins left. And we're gonna get up there now and go back to work, start squaring things up, getting the angle braces mounted properly and the holes drilled where they need to be drilled, and we'll move on. Our goal is to actually get this done today. We'll see if that happens. If everything runs smooth, hopefully we'll gain speed as we gain technique, and we'll get this done today. That's the goal. So let's see how it goes. Oh, I said that wrong, didn't I? So that's where we're at. Let's see how it goes. Stick with us. Or is that? You know, I don't even know. How about this?
It doesn't matter.
So that's where we're at. Stick with us and let's see how it goes.
There you go.
Thanks as always.